Hi you guys, welcome back. My name is Carrie Penny. I am the Happy Crafty Homemaker and welcome to show and tell number 78. Whew. It's actually been quite an exciting day for me. I'm filming very late in the afternoon for me. Went on my walk today and got to talking with one of the, so there's like two groups of ladies I tend to walk with. I just run into them and I'm not walking any particular way, but found out she is also a crafter. She does scrapbooking, knitting and crocheting, and it's like, fantastic! So we started talking and everything, and yeah, so had a lot of fun this morning on my walk being able to talk about crafty things, and went to the grocery store. My week has been a little bit off. There's been a lot of, I need to be at this place at this time. Like I said, on Monday, I had to get my car taken care of, do my oil change and everything. So like that took up part of the day. And then, yeah, so it's been a very scattered week. So it was a lot of fun. Stopped by my yarn store because I wanted to do a comparison on some stuff and had a great conversation with the lady working in the shop today. I had a birthday gift I wanted to pick up. So it's been kind of exciting. And then today we're actually having dinner with some friends that we haven't seen in about a month, and one of them just had a birthday. They just got engaged, so we're kind of excited. It's gonna be a fun day. If you can hear the background noise, I'm really, really sorry. The neighborhood mowers are out doing their landscaping and mowing and stuff, so hopefully that's not gonna be too distracting. Finished objects. I was really hoping there'd be a little bit more here, but there's not, and it is what it is because I got distracted. Go figure. Yeah, so this is an EFA pattern. I have not woven in the ends yet. I shared this in my yarn bingo. Excuse me. This is using Hobby Lobby clearance yarn from last year. I can't remember the brand or the color. It's like Big Dusk something, but the colors, you can't see the little cluster stitches in there or anything, but it's like cranberry crush or cranberry something. But yeah, super excited. This is one of those cowls that you can string up into a hat. There's actually eyelets that go across it. The person I'm going to gift this to, I don't think is going to wear this as a hat, so I'll just leave it as a cowl, but I do need to weave in the ends on that. Let's see, put that there for now. Then the next thing I have, this is the one cake shawl, and it is actually made, well, yep. I thought I had some Karen Big Cake over here, but apparently not. Oh, way up on the top in the corner. It's not with the other worsted weights. It's actually made to be just one of those, one big cake of that until it runs out. And I had 4 of these yarns, 4 of this color. And I used 2.5 on this, and then used 1.5 on that cowl. When I finished it, I realized this was gonna be perfect for a scarf shawl. I need to hit this with a little bit of steam and trim the ends because I'm going to be gifting this tonight to the girl part of the couple we're meeting for dinner. But I absolutely love the way this turned out. I will definitely be making another one of these. This is one of the shawls where you start it right here. So when you start here in crochet, for some reason, you get a bump that until you block it and actually stretch that down, it doesn't seem to lie flat. I can kind of see the little hump there, even with a border. But that's just the nature of that form of construction. But once it gets hit with steam, it'll be fine. I'll steam it and lay it out straight and it'll be fine. but I love the way the colors turned out. It's so watercolory. And the lady I'm going to be giving it to is very, very petite. She's very petite in every single way. So I didn't want it to like, once I realized she liked it and I was going to give it to her, I didn't want it to like swim on her. So perfect place to end that. And it's so soft, you guys. It's like Alpine Prints or something like that. It's one of their acrylics, but it's, you can see there at the end, it's not quite a roving style, but kind of is. It doesn't draft like a roving style yarn does. It doesn't draft apart, but so soft. So soft. Next. What else is in my laundry basket of goodies? Because everything's been running too big for my little to bring down. So I have now completed 2 strips, horizontal strips, of my granny square blanket. I'm not adding these together yet because as this is more or less being made as I use these yarns, I don't want to have it stack obviously that like this is when this strip was made, this was when this strip was made. And not that, you know, you would know, anybody else would know except for me, you know, what project was used for what. But like I don't want, like you can already tell here I had the same pink showed up next to each other and then here it is again over here. I don't want that to happen, and I don't mind it in the rows, but I don't want it to happen down the blanket too. So I probably won't piece these together until I have enough to complete the blanket, but they are 7 wide, and I think I'm going to go either 10 or 11 rows down. So I've got a long way to go still. I've just got 2 done. And I do have another 7 4x4 patches done. Some of these I'll be able to start piecing together. I might be able to start 2 different rows now. And these are all just worsted weight acrylic scraps, or predominantly acrylic scraps. I did start working into my Lion Brand jeans yarn that I used for my poncho last year. Well, I finished it this year, but started it last year. So I got a lot of progress on that done. Very, very excited about that. I sat there making a whole bunch of squares while I was at the car place getting my car worked on. I'm going to go ahead and discuss this. So this is a work in progress. This is a sweater pattern by Sorella, and all the patterns will be linked down below. I just can't remember the names of all these. I've altered it to fit me, and I also altered it to be worked in the round for the body and flat for the sleeves. So it is a tube top right now, basically. If I had done it to pattern, I'm afraid it would have stretched heavily. So this is using Flicka. It is 50% polyester, 50% cotton, and cotton really does stretch a lot. And this is in the colorway Keepsake, I believe. Get my hook stuck back in there. I just finished the 3rd ball going in, and I have another 3 balls here. The color is, yeah, Keepsake. So I did pretty well on that. So my next box to review, yarn box to review, is going to be Mary Maxim. Now I placed my order on August 21st, and very late September 1st, I got August's box. So I will discuss that. I will discuss this kit in my final wrap up for Mary Maxim. But because I got that kit so late, I'm not doing an unboxing and review of the individual month for the month of August. Getting it on September 1st was a little But I think I just got notification that I was billed for September. So we'll see if I actually get September's. If not, then starting in October, I will be doing the Mary Maxim box for review. The value on this one was actually really good. It was like a 30% savings because mine was $9.99. It was my first month with them. Normally it's $14.95. So, I mean, it was a really good deal. The yarn's normally $3.99 a ball. I got 6 balls of it plus a pattern. So it was a really good deal. I'm not angry that I ended up with this yarn, but I was kind of sad that my first month was the previous month's box, because by the time I got it, it was September 1st. So normally when you order after the 20th or after the 15th with some companies, you don't get your first box until the following month. So we'll see if I get September or not. It is what it is. But I will discuss in that final review, there will be 4 kits we're discussing. I'm calling this one Kit X. Then we'll have 1, 2, and 3. So in my notes, but we're still a couple months out from that review. I did get something else in the mail. So I got the first one when it came out because I thought it was stinking adorable. Even though I'm not a huge amigurumi maker, I really love looking at the amigurumi patterns. And I do occasionally make an amigurumi or two. But that's all the patterns that are in this one. I am in love with the little Yeti guy and the little Loch Ness monster. So those might have to get made in the next year. There are quite a few in the other one. Like, I kind of want to make the whole book. I just know my hand's going to be really, really tired for making that much amigurumi. But they're adorable. I did get my knit crate. I get the chill out one, so I know there were a lot of unboxings for that. So I got the blue one. I did get that too. I haven't canceled that yet. And finally, I got birthday happy mail. And this just totally was like I already knew this was going to be a good day. It got off to a great start. It's going to have a great ending. But getting happy mail from Gary over at Urban Yarns made my day even better. I sat there in the car going, oh my God! I'm pretty sure everybody at the post office thought I was nuts. Not that that doesn't already happen frequently enough. But look at this beautiful card. How beautiful is that? And he wrote me a very, very sweet note. I am not ever going to be the person who can hold on to happy mail to completely open on camera. I'm going to always open it sitting in the car pretty much because I can't wait. So I'm going to set this here with Cheshire Crochet's card. First off, he sent me another ball of the cottony silk. And I talked about this one a couple weeks ago. So this was only released in the Canadian Michaels. It's 426 yards, 7 ounces, 200 grams. It's 60% polyester, 20% cotton, 20% silk. And it is absolutely gorgeous. And it's funny because gray, this is not black. This is definitely like a charcoal heather. Gray is my favorite neutral to work with. And everybody knows purple, blue, and pink are my colors. So we've got 2 of my colors with my favorite neutral. Yeah, that's a perfect choice. But then on top of that, you guys, look at this. how gorgeous. This is like Moroccan sunset. It's gorgeous. This is one of his hand-dyed yarns. The base on this is 75% Pima cotton, 25% acrylic. It's a Knit Picks base. And I don't know if the... Yeah, it is showing up. You can see that it's not black. It's almost brown in the tones there, and it just adds this gorgeous warmth to it. But on the red tones, the warm tones, it's reading so brown. It's got this gorgeous, like, natural sunset with this beautiful tonal quality to it. I am in love. If you're not already watching Gary's channel, and of course he's going to be linked down below, this man's ability to make colors sing, and I know he has an arts background, but even with a visual arts background, that doesn't mean color is necessarily what you do best. And I'm just saying, not just the things he's dyed, the yarns he puts together, the textures he puts together. You guys have got to check him out. But that's the label. His happy birthday. It's Knit Picks Color Mist. River Bluff was the original yarn. Gary, thank you so much. I mean, this is absolutely stunning. I am in love. I am not sure what I'm going to do with it yet, but this is gorgeous. I sat there in the car in the natural light going, I don't know what to do with this. This is so pretty. It's so beautiful. Here, you can see what I mean. It's the blue is part of the tie here. Pull the tie back out so it's not where you see just that variation and that just brush of depth in there. Oh my God. Oh, that's just stunning. And it's even better. I mean, I've said, you know, like my lights are really good at showing natural because I use the daylight bulbs and they are as bright as they are. This is even prettier out in real sunlight. I mean, it is just gorgeous. I'm in love. I actually was showing my husband, even he's like, that's really pretty. And he doesn't care anything about yarn and stuff like that. Even he was like, that's pretty. That's really pretty. So while I was at the store, well, I was at the post office. So my LYS is actually like 2 minutes from the post office. So if I take the long way home, because it's kind of hard to make a left-hand turn out of there, there's no light and traffic is constant on that highway. If I turn right and go into Waxhaw, the downtown Waxhaw area, there's the LYS that I normally visit. 2 minutes down the street, and it only adds like 3 minutes round trip to my trip. So I was like, I'm going to stop in and actually side by side compare this to the Geishi Noro yarn that when I was talking about this, when Kim sent me some, I said, you know, the Geishi is very, very similar. And I gave the stats in that video of, it's got wool, cotton, silk, and polyamide, I think. No, that one might be nylon. And you can feel the wool content, and it adds just a little bit more loft when you do a side-by-side comparison. But even the lady working in the store, she's like, no, these are like super similar. Why didn't we get any of this down here? And I was like, exactly. That's what I've been saying. And the price comparison. So my LYS sells the Geishi for $44. I think Webs has it at a slightly lower price. But compared to what the Michaels price was for this, I mean, it was incredibly reasonable. This one is made in China, I believe. Yeah. And Noro is made in Japan. But I mean, if you're looking for a more budget friendly thing, if Canadian Michaels or Michaels in general brings this back next summer, because this is very much a summer yarn, I would highly recommend getting your hands on it. Because I mean, Nora's expensive. It's beautiful. It is absolutely stunning. But you're going to pay for it. And you're going to pay it's a very dear price unless you can find it, on sale somewhere or with a discount somewhere. This was very reasonably priced. I think it was, $10 US or $12 US is what the conversion was for it. I can't remember now, but I am ecstatic to have more. It's absolutely beautiful. Yarn Hag Ryan just got the goldenrod colorway out of a traveling yarn box. So you might want to go check out. She's like, I got it. So everybody here in the States that has seen this has been in love with it. They've thought it was fantastic. I am so excited. I think this is going to have to be a shawl. Ooh. I could easily pair it with the one I got from Kim, though. No, I think this one needs to be a shawl on its own. I'm thinking, because I've got two from Kim that are in the straight aqua colors, and I'm thinking that needs to be a ruana of some sort. And I think it needs to be a knit ruana. But I think this needs to be a lace shawl. I know, I'm a little goofy, but I'm really, really excited. Yes. And that totally just took my breath away. I was so ecstatic, and I sat there in the car just when I saw the name on the package, the lady working the desk started giggling because she's like, "You look awfully excited about that package." Yeah. So once again, Gary, thank you so much. I absolutely love both of these, and I am so excited to work with them. Other than that, I don't think I have anything else for today. I hope you guys have a fantastic weekend, and I look forward to seeing you real soon. Bye, guys.